Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On the Foot Market. I'm at it with a double upload today, guys. If you haven't seen the video from this morning, it was a video that we talked about all the player ratings from 81 to 60 or 80 to 61, whatever it is. And we talked about who's going to be meta, who's going to be good next year. If you guys haven't checked that out, it is a very good video, and I know you guys have seen the ratings, but I really enjoy discussing with you guys who I think is going to be good moving forward as an investment and is going to be an overpowered player early on. Starter squad videos are going to start soon, and I was just sitting here absolutely mouth-watering over what this card is going to be like next year. It's going to be so good. And I was thinking like price predictions, like what is this card going to be, like 150, 200K? But nonetheless, we're going to get into something a little bit more important today. Player of the month was announced today, ladies and gentlemen. So what does that mean? It means that Windows is going to annoy me with a noise. I don't know if you got to hear that, but we're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Player of the month, Lucas. Player of the month, Lucas, is coming, guys. And I am freaking excited for this because I'm a Tottenham fan. So this is very exciting for me. Guys, Matfoot Trading is a guy who has always been helping with the graphics. His link is going to be down in the description below. He does his work mainly on Twitter. So I'm going to plug that for you guys. And he does a lot of really cool stuff, man. I'm telling you. So he helps us out a lot with these kind of graphics. This is the one thing that I'm not great at doing. I cannot get these graphics together. So it's always a big help for me when somebody provides it all. So, you know, you're probably like, well, FIFA 19 is not out yet. How do we invest? Well, I'm getting this video out to you guys early because, to be honest, this is going to be a video that you guys just want to like have in the back of your head. So you walk into FIFA and you have another way of investing rather than Team of the Week 1, one's the watch. You have another area of something you guys can get at and make some coins with. Now, I'm going to be doing a follow-up video when FIFA 19 is actually out and doing some investing on whether it's my Road to Glory account, whether it's my main account, which is a Road to Glory, but I'm going to have a series specifically for YouTube for you guys about trading methods and things like that. So we're going to be doing a little bit of investing. I'll be doing another follow-up video, probably something like investing with him, but obviously, I want to get this FIFA hype train going, guys. I want to keep bringing you guys this content. So, we're going to get into it. So, look, Lucas is an 82 rated next FIFA. He's a right wing, I believe. He's going to get a central card most likely, and he will most likely be an 84 and 85 rated, which is great. That's a very appropriate rating for me, and that's going to be a really cool card to have, guys. I mean, to be honest, you're going to get a Brazilian center forward playing in the Premier League with 94 pace, 91 dribbling, 84 shooting, 84 passing at the minimum. And he definitely deserved this player of the month. It was a really tight race between Pereira, Mane, and Lucas. So it was a really tight race. Now, you're talking what to invest in. And guys, Matt has put together something beautiful for everybody to watch today. But I'm going to tell you guys based off of this, what would I invest in? If I'm going on to FIFA 19, what would I invest? And would I invest right away? So you look at it, guys. You're not going to go on to FIFA 19 and say, oh my God, I have to invest. No. Relax with that, all right? Don't invest right away, right? Trade a little bit, make some coins, and then when you have some extra coins left over, you guys can go in and invest. But it's not something you guys need to go ahead and do the first thing you get on the FIFA is sell the players from your welcome backpacks and go in and invest. That's just not what you need to do, okay? So you look at it, past clubs, PSG, Sao Paulo. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Brazilians, please don't get triggered. But in terms of that, is that a moneymaker? I think maybe a few PSG 80 to 81 rateds go up, but is it something I would go in on? No, I probably wouldn't go crazy on it, guys. And the Brazilian team, I don't even think is in FIFA 19 because of licensing, so I wouldn't go crazy. That's not something that I actually like. It's in the guide because this is a guide to cover everything, but I'm trying to cover it with you guys, the moneymakers. I want to tell you guys what is going to be the moneymakers. So we've got a PSG Team of the Week 1 inform could rise in the hype. So yes, that is something that I would invest in off of stupidity. And what do I mean by that? People like to buy informs from the player's team or the hypothetical team. So like say Aguero and Kane are in the race. Usually you'll see like Tottenham and Man City informs start to go up in the lead up to the player of the month. Now that we know it is Lucas, you could be buying past informs. You could buy from PSG. Or you could buy an inform from Tottenham if they get it in Team of the Week 1. It's got to be Team of the Week 1. So you got to see if they have any. And if they're discard, maybe get a few. Basically, what will happen is as we get closer to the Player of the Month actually dropping, they will go up. They will go up marginally like 5, 6, 7K. So those guys will go up and you guys will be able to exploit that and make some coins. You guys, if you're investing in Spurs or PSG players like informs, you guys are selling before the Player of the Month. If you guys sell when the Player of the Month comes out, you guys are going to lose coins. Because I really don't think they're going to be required like that. You know, this player of the month should probably be about 100, 150K, I would say. Mane last year was like 250. So that, to give perspective, maybe 150, 160, 170. I think it will be expensive. I don't think it's going to be cheap because this is a very good card. But I don't think it's going to be in the 200 range. So Lucas Investments, a non-informed version of the Player of the Month was required last year with Mane. So that's a good point. Like Mane last year, I had a big thing with Mane's gold card where we bought a few at 50 and we sold at like 100. he went to 220K. He was necessary for last year's Mane Player of the Month. Do I think that could happen again? Yes, I do. I really think they could require Lucas. So here's what we're going to do with Lucas, right? We should see what Lucas is when we get on the console, his gold card. If his gold card is like 5K or less, I'll probably pick up a bunch because that's going to be a sick price to get him at. And I could definitely see him the night before going extinct. Now, is this a player that I would sell in the hype? Yes. I still, regardless of Mane last year going double and going up to 200K when he was required, I still would not hold, guys. There's no point in holding because if he doesn't get in, he's going to go down to 3K. So you have a win-win with this, right? If he doesn't get in, you took your coins before the event came out, and you made some coins. Now, if he does get in, you're going to be pissed. But then if he doesn't get in and you sold before, there's going to be a buy window where you guys can buy back where he will get panic sold like crazy. And he'll probably go down to like 2 or 1 or 3K. And early on in FIFA, that gold Lucas, that right wing, is definitely still a very usable card in the Prem. So it will rebound back. So I like that idea. My camera is in front of something right now that talks about 80 rated squad. What I would do, guys, with the 80, if this is realistically what I think, if Lucas is an 84, I would expect an 82 rated Premier League squad. So what I would do, and this is what we'll do when FIFA 19 comes out, is get a whole squad together on Ultimate Team, like make a concept squad or buy the players, and buy every single player in the Premier League that's 82 rated. So fill your 23-man squad, fill the bench, fill the reserves, and also fill your club. I would get every 82 rated Premier League player that is under like 1,000, 2,000 coins and just put him in my club. And I would also go through and I would pick up some 83 rateds. I would get that because last year for Mane, I believe it was 82 rated in Premier League or 83, and you needed minimum 10 Premier League players. So I think they will do something similar to that this year, whether it's 7 Premier League, 10 Premier League. Premier League players are always needed for a player of the month. There's always a Premier League team, so I would look into that as well. I think that that's a pretty good investment, and I would buy a good amount of them. Now, you could do something where you cover multiple angles, right? So you could be investing in Premier League players, and with the Premier League players, you could also be buying players from Tottenham. So you could cover 2 angles, right? You could be buying 82s and 83s from Tottenham. So whether it's like Moussa Dembele or Trippier or who else? Yeah, Ben Davies maybe is like an 80-81 this year. Stuff like that. Like Vorm is probably going to be 80 rated. To cover that, you guys could buy Spurs players as well. I would probably invest in Spurs players. I think that there's going to be maybe, you know, maybe they do it in a separate squad, or maybe they do it in the same one where they do minimum Premier League players like 10, and then they do like Spurs players like 3, or like Spurs players 2, something like that where they fit in Spurs players. I feel like that is totally a thing that we could see happening. So that's something definitely you guys can make coins on. I would definitely go for some Brazilians. I wouldn't go high rated. Like I wouldn't go much more higher than 83 or 84 if you guys even want to go that high. Again, I like 82s, man. Lucas won, and it's not a high rated. It's not like we're getting an 88 player of the month Mane. So the guy has certain things, and Matt has done a great job with the guy, but I would not go over 82 or 83 rated. I'll be buying Brazilians, though. I think Brazilians will be necessary. You know, that's something. Last year, Senegal was like necessary, but you didn't even need gold. You needed like bronzes, I think. So it's really a toss-up with the Brazilians. I would stick more to the Premier League and Tottenham rather than the Brazilians. But again, Brazilians could 100% be necessary. I can't even deny the fact that that could be happening. And then again, he's got a good point. Any Brazilian informs from Team of the League 1 are great. Anything with Tottenham, Brazil, Premier League from Team of the League 1 is an investment. If you guys can get it for 15K and under, it is a good investment. I'll tell you that. I will label it right now as a good investment. And look, guys, there's not going to be anything over 84 rated for this stuff. This is an 84 rated Lucas. They're not going to kill you guys with requirements week 1. There's a point about League 1 players. Guys, I'm big on the money makers, and for me, the money makers for this player of the month would be selling informs in the hype from the nationality, the team, and the league. And then honestly, guys, Gold Lucas is big for me, and I would also say that buying all 82 Premier League players and putting them all in your club is massive for me. I think that that is something that you guys cannot forget about. Like, that is something big time, and I need you guys to do that because that is something where if you guys go look back at previous player of the months, it's almost like every damn month there are requirements for a Premier League squad. It's crazy. Every month of player of the month. I can't remember the last month where there wasn't, and I think it was like some month where there was a really high rated player as the player of the month. So I love that as an investment. I'm psyched for this player of the month, guys. This is going to be coming out the first Friday of FIFA 19. So this is probably in like 2-3 weeks. It's going to be coming out at the end of September. So I'm super stoked for this. As a Tottenham fan, this is a big boy. A lot of ways to invest for this, guys. We're going to be investing when FIFA 19 does come out. But I wanted to get this theory video almost out to you guys so you guys know what you're looking at. And we know what we're talking about in terms of Lucas being the player of the month. I'm super stoked, guys. If you guys are stoked, make sure you guys drop a like on the video and drop in the comments below, guys. Hit me up. Let me know if you guys are excited. And yeah, I'm super stoked. Matt, again, thanks for the graphic. His links will be in the description below. Lucas Moura, player of the month, guys. Thanks to everybody for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the video soon. Peace out.